I cannot believe I forgot these two products. One of these products is absolutely my favorite integrated amplifier. I thought I did the video on it last year, but when I went back and was doing some research for some of the other videos I was making, I saw it right there in 2024. We also have one bonus speaker of the year. So sit down, grab a cup of coffee, and let's talk about, I can't believe I forgot these two products for products of the year. I can't believe I forgot these two products of the year. It doesn't sound right. Big thank you to today's sponsor, Brooklyn Bedding. What is Brooklyn Bedding? Well, they've been in the mattress industry for over 25 years, and they're known for top-of-the-line comfort and quality at a reasonable price. They deliver the best sleep ever with mattresses custom made by the best craftsmen in the industry. They got different firmness options, different heights, different dimensions, and even non-traditional sizes. They got something for everyone. When you're looking for a new mattress, obviously you want it to be comfortable. And for me, I need to get a good night's sleep. Had to be king, had to be durable, had to be cool, and I sleep on my side, so I needed to make sure that it's soft, but yet firm enough to hold my large body. And the cool thing is I took the Brooklyn Bedding's sleep quiz, which asks you questions about how you sleep and what you want from a mattress. And then it gives you a recommendation that's perfect for you. I'm a side sleeper and I like it to be soft, but I don't want to sink all the way to the bottom of it. And based on my sleep quiz, I got this. The Aurora Luxe Cooling. We've been sleeping on it for over a week now, and we absolutely love it. Great size. The sheets fit around it perfectly and don't move around. My sheets always used to pull off my old bed. I'm getting to sleep faster, and I'm not sweating while I sleep, which is always a plus. And it was super easy to set up. And you don't need to worry about buying it and not loving it, because Brooklyn Bedding offers a 120-night trial, and they offer a 10-year warranty. They deliver it right to your door, free shipping in the US. Plus it comes fairly compact, rolled up and into a box, and you just roll it in. And the best part of it all is that Brooklyn Bedding is designed, assembled, and ships from the US. Their Arizona facility. No middleman, which means you get better pricing. And the other cool thing is it includes Glaciotex, which is their cooling technology on top of their pillow top mattresses. And they don't use any fiberglass in their bedding, which is harmful to your health. I love my Brooklyn Bedding mattress. I think you will too. So if you're looking for a new bed, check out brooklynbedding.com. Click on the link below and you get 30% off if you use the code CheapAudioMan. Go check out brooklynbedding.com/CheapAudioMan. Use the code CheapAudioMan to get 30% off your order. Thank you, Brooklyn Bedding.
Christmas is just around the corner.
If you're new here, please consider subscribing. And I know there's a lot of people here that aren't subscribed. Over 60% that aren't subscribed. So please do me a favor. You can subscribe now. If you don't like it, you can return it. There's no restocking fees. So just do it right down there. Maybe here or here. Just hit the subscribe button. Please. The product of the year that I can't believe I forgot, that I use a lot. I wouldn't say daily, but I do use it a lot. It's running in my living room right now. I've bragged about it. I've romanticized it. I've loved it. It is the Advanced Paris A10 Classic. One of my paradigm shifts in hi-fi. Because not only does it sound incredible, it looks incredible. And how it looks is really what makes this product special, because you can't really divorce, you can't really separate out how product makes you feel when you're listening to it visually. So they're forever interconnected. I guess if you cover it up, then definitely you can divorce what you're seeing from what you're hearing. It's a product, I guess, that takes a page out of the Macintosh book from its big VU meters and glass-like front plate. Also very clean, very simple on the front. You have a single volume knob, which also doubles as the menu knob. So it's a multifunction knob. You press it in to get into the menu. Has a very nice remote control too. I wish it was built a little bit better because it has some of that shiny plastic, which I feel kind of makes things feel less premium. And a couple other things I don't like. I wish there were shortcuts for every input on the remote control, because to get into the different inputs on the unit itself, you have to navigate a digital menu. I don't love that. I wish there was some more tactile controls, whether it be on the remote or the unit itself. But that's literally the only gripes that I have. It has one of the most amazing sets of input options I've ever seen. Comes with a Sabre 9018 digital to analog converter on the inside, and that's an older chip, but in its day it was a flagship chip. Flagship, say that 5 times really fast. Let's see if we can do it. Flagship chip, flagship chip, flagship. I guess it's not that bad. Try to say toy boat 5 times really fast. I'm gonna just wait. Toy boat 5 times really fast and go. Yeah, you start to sound strange, don't you? Let me see if I can do it. Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat. What happens? You go toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat. Terrific video thus far, isn't it? Very exciting. So let's go through the inputs. You have, I'm going to do this from memory, okay? You have 4 analog inputs, so aux 1 through 4. Then you have a phono stage. 3 optical inputs, 1 coaxial input, 1 HDMI ARC, 1 HDMI music input, which I've never really used that before, 1 pair of balanced XLR inputs, and Bluetooth. And I think there's also a that's right, there's a USB connection as well. 4 analogs, 3 digitals, that's 7, plus HDMI 8, plus HDMI music 9, plus USB 10, XLR equals 11, Bluetooth 12. Also has a subwoofer output. Advanced Paris has some other integrated amps that come in at a lower price than the Advanced Paris A10 Classic, but this was a unit that when I first saw it at Expona, or I can't remember, is that an audio show? I looked at it and I honestly thought it was going to be $5,000, $8,000, $10,000, and $2,500 is expensive. I get it. I totally understand it. But it's one of those products that just looking at it, I thought it was going to be way more expensive. And then when I hear it, I also kind of feel like it should be more expensive. The other thing I love about this product is that it has loudness. And some of the speakers that I listen to aren't the most dynamic things in the world. So it's very easy just to turn on the loudness control on the unit itself. Also has tone controls, bass and treble. Also has very easy to use balance, which sometimes if I have a Christmas tree and I have to move one of the speakers, I have to adjust the balance to get the center image to be right in the middle of my fireplace. I guess what I'm trying to say is this is one of, if not the most feature-rich integrated amplifiers I've ever dealt with. It legitimately covers every base. Also has preamp outputs too. Also has a main input. So if you just want to use this as a power amp or you just want to use this as a preamp, you can. I would really love to talk to whoever designed this, because it's almost like there's no situation outside of an integrated streamer, no situation where this thing can't be used on its own. I would say the sound signature leans a little bit vintage, a little bit of warmth in the mid-range, very dynamic, puts out very good power. They do have a step up, the A12, which puts out more power, also has separate power supplies for each side. And I really, really, really want that thing. Maybe someday. Maybe someday I'll get that. But I just love my A10 Classic so much.
Christmas is just around the corner.
The other product that I completely forgot about, and somebody actually brought it up in the comments, and that's one of the reasons why I'm making this video. So this is a speaker that I left off the list. This is the DALI Opticon 6 Mark II, not the Decepticon, not the Autobot. It's the Opticon 6. It is a floor-standing speaker. One of the unique things about this floor-standing speaker, though, is that it has 2 tweeters. It has an AMT tweeter, or folded ribbon tweeter, on top of a soft dome tweeter, a big soft dome tweeter, a 1 1/8 inch soft textile dome tweeter, and then it has 2 6.5 inch woofers. And DALI, one of the things I think of when I think of DALI is their woofer, because it's like a paper pulp, and it's red, this really deep burgundy color. It's just great. Very similar speaker to a much more expensive speaker in DALI's line as far as the driver array and the driver materials. These are a lot more affordable though, because they don't have the fancy enclosures. Don't have like a bunch of the fancy veneer and stuff like that. Coming in right now, they're on sale for $2,000 a pair. Dual ports on the back, you can buy wire these. Kind of a Goldilocks speaker as far as size of the enclosure. You can play it in a smaller-ish room, and you can play them in a big room. And I just love the combo between a soft dome and the folded ribbon. I feel like a soft dome tweeter is more natural with its reproduction of voices and some of the higher mid-range percussion that's going on. And then you also get the added benefit of the AMT tweeter on top with the air. And that's one of my, I love detail, I love air, I love being able to hear breath sounds and things like that. So this was a speaker, when I saw it, I knew I needed to listen to it, because on paper, or at least in theory, I thought this could be a speaker that kind of checks all the boxes as far as what I want out of a speaker. And the frequency response isn't bumped all over the place, so it's still a fairly linear speaker. Does have a lot of dynamics though, so it gives me, even though it's a fairly flat speaker from a frequency response, it gives me what I like, which is punch and sparkle, without being overdone on either end. Speaker has a sensitivity of 88 dB, which means you don't need a ton of power. Has a frequency response down to 49 hertz up to 30,000 hertz. So if you want a full range experience, you're still going to need a subwoofer. I wasn't running a subwoofer though when I was listening to these. This is not a true 3-way speaker, so it's a 2.5-way speaker. So the woofers are, I think, voiced to reproduce certain frequencies. Assembled by hand in Denmark, which is pretty cool. So that's it. I promise, maybe, that there's no more products of the year. At this point, pretty much every product, just kidding. Not every product is product of the year, but I would have been remiss had I not included the A10 Classic and the DALI Opticon 6, which incidentally, those two together, I mean, granted, this is a $4,500 system. I get it, not cheap. But the A10 Classic and the DALI Opticon 6 Mark II, in the same system, connected to each other, married to each other, it's going to last a long, that marriage is going to last the test of time. Long time. If I missed anything, please put it in the comments, because I obviously did miss some products, because I had some great viewers tell me, what about the Advanced Paris A10 Classic? What about the DALI Opticon 6? And I'm like, whoopsie daisies. Thank you so much for watching. Happy holidays. Please like, subscribe, share this video if you think someone would benefit.
Christmas is just around the corner.